Howdy and welcome to Review with Big Dave. We're going to review another book here. This one is an alphabet book for little kids. It is called Madame Tussauds New York. Kind of fancy sounding. Now, of course, this being a kid's book, you wouldn't give your kid a knife. You just wouldn't let them run off and, stuff might happen. So, I don't have no kids' toys, but I got some cat toys. So I'm going to try to read the book using these as aids. A lot of times on these kids' books, they're pre-cut. So they're really, you pretend to cut it and then you just tear the page off. So, we'll try the first one. So it looks like it ain't doing nothing. I mean, these are soft toys. I'm gonna try this one. It's a little harder.
Move on back, move on back, move on back. Driver on the bus goes, move on back, all around the town.
So this is a puzzle. This might be a factory defect. I apologize. This is an alphabet book, but this is meant to be read by the parent to the child. Teach them the importance of reading. And there are a lot of large words in here that a child might not know, but even if they don't understand them, helping them in the pronunciation will help them later on in life. So for this review, I have my chef knife. We're going to just open up the cover. I gotta be more careful with this one because this is pretty sharp. So I accidentally went off the line there. That might not open up. Let me try that again. I shouldn't cut towards myself. A friend of mine told me that.
Round and round, round and round.
Out. Beautiful. Ooh, I like this one. It's not like the textbook. It's a lot harder to cut. See, the front cover is nice. This is sharp. The front cover is nice whenever you have to put work into it because it gives you more appreciation to the book. So for a child watching this, the adult trying to open it.
But the wizard did not forget.
Oh, I'm cutting into the spine. Alright, I was cutting partially into the spine. I think that was the big problem. But here's the cover. Like I said, you're supposed to read this to a child. The child isn't supposed to be alone with this because simple toys won't open it. It's not pre-cut, so an adult needs to be there to supervise and should be the one cutting. And it's to help the child later on so he's able to take a book and read it on its own. So the front cover, very good. I'm already impressed with it. So let's get a look. And what I like about this, in this alphabet book, is there's a lot of pictures. And look, the inside paper itself, very easy to cut. That's what you want to see. You want to see a cover that is hard to cut through. You want to put some work into it. The thicker, the better. The paper itself, this is a very shiny, thick material. I was a little worried going in that this wasn't going to cut so easy. But as you see, I meant to cut Gandhi out of here. And my knife was just, I gotta be more careful. I was going in at it like a jigsaw. But this is exactly what you want to see in a book. So far as materials go, I'll say 5 Taylor Swifts. Alright, so let's look at the actual paper in itself. So in today's world, those kids, they love them pop culture. They love their music. They love their politics. Uh-oh. See, I'm a little worried. I just don't want to. A dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife. Wait, no. A sharp knife is more dangerous than a dull knife. Because if this was a sharp knife, I probably wouldn't be so careful about it. See, I don't like how hard that is to cut though. Because when you're using a larger knife, they should be thinking about that. So I take that back. I'm going to have to re-rate. Oh my god. So like I said, they like their pop culture, they like their politics. So we have a lot of P words. Pop princess. PC prophet. The top is musical genius, but that's just to confuse them, make them think they're actually reading like a magazine or something. They're not actually learning their alphabets and their letters and their pronunciation. Then just in case your kid's into like history and stuff, they add a lot of hot mess stuff in here. A lot of good topics to talk about. So no matter if it's a boy, a girl, if they're into sports, politics, music, history, this book has it all for them, and they'll be on the edge trying to learn. But like I said, if they're really into history, a lot of good conversations that you can have in a family household or in a school setting. And it'd be good because since this has such heavy topics, the adult can choose and cut out what they want to show, what they don't want to show. Like so on this one, say they just don't like the sport basketball.
Up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go all around the town. This makes the baby on the bus go wow, wow, wow.
He's holding the globe. It's fixed. It's perfect for any child. Anything the adult thinks the child is ready to see. You think those kissy lips are a little PG-13 and your child ain't 13? It's okay. You're the one with the book. You're the one who controls what the child sees. So we'll just take that out. Instead of kissy lips, we have a nice politician scene. So as far as material-wise goes, I just gotta do a few tests. Stabs are good. I need to do a test on the cutting. I just gotta make sure, because I know I am using a dull knife.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, B, C, D, E, F, G, I.
Alright. So it actually does cut the paper through pretty good. And what you know, that's the cover. So I think my biggest problem was I was cutting through the spine. So this would actually I'd still take some work, but not as much as it would. A second cut through that would probably get that through. So I will rate this
Yeah.
6 Will Smiths. Now, like I said, there should be something there for like the reader, especially since this is a kid's book. Kids love to like go Easter egg hunting. So sometimes hidden messages can be revealed using natural food remedies like honey. A lot of times when you smear that on, you might see some hidden inks, hidden text come through. I don't have no honey, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I cut out this piece of page that was specifically about food. Get 20. It's a fucking ad. Get 25% off a combo purchase and concessions. But this being an ad, you know, they want to make it super interesting, so I wouldn't be surprised. So I got myself a little sauce, so I'm going to put the paper in it. And I am going to use some soy sauce. Just like honey, it's a natural preservative. It's mostly salt. 920 milligrams in salt to be exact. And hopefully soaking it in some soy sauce will reveal something. No, so salty. So here we go. We're gonna drag it through nice and slow. We see some color change, especially on the white, but if you notice, the green is also changing. So I'm gonna rinse it with water real quick. It's just a fucking ad. Well, this has been Review with Big Dave. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting this far. Like and subscribe. I am the taker of the seed. Let me give you my seed. I am the taker of the seed. I want to give you my seed.
Driver on the bus goes,
I am
move
the
on
taker.
back,
The taker.
move on back.
I'm the giver. I'm going to give you my seed.